You're now listening to Sleep Time's Over.
Sleep time is over, baby.
Listen up, everybody, as you tune to this podcast. Sleep time's over, come closer to get the raw facts. Zach Moore's hosting on the show, for sure. Reporting live from July, that's a dope, you know. Talking reminisce about the good old days and the now. Sipping on it old fashioned at the room at Hi Brau. We on location worldwide, on your stereo deck. On your phone, on the pad, but guaranteed all fresh. Reviewing music and the nuisance that the media miss. I got the blueprint with the newness that the people will take. Good old America ain't ready for that island of slang. Sleep time is over, give a toast up to the rest of the gang. To your tribe or the vibe or the click on the mission. Suggest you dive cause we live on transmission. Listen, he got the voice that got the locals on vote. Zach Moore's premiere, but for now, lock it in for the show. Hey.
Sleep time's over. Episode 149. Tonight's guest from Soulgasm, Lyanne Brooks. Redfish, bluefish, we got the new fish. From the new restaurant over in Kaka'ako, Tony Hollinrake of Redfish. Live performance by Wil Tofolo. And a special guest, J-Nabs. Hosts tonight, Aaron Sakai. Burr, 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 burr.
Yes, the Lord Flores. J-Nads has a mic, everyone, let me just say. It's a makeshift show. Sky Cameron is out. He's somewhere. He's watching Daniel Tosh's tonight. He's watching, what is that? J-Nads is chiming in.
FF and watching movies.
If that's just a hint of what's to come with J-Nads to the left of me. And then also, no DJ Freeze. DJ Freeze is not here. DJ Freeze had his birthday, as you know, last week. So he was already checked out from last week's show. So he's somewhere in a hotel room. You know about this?
No. What's going on?
He's in a hotel room somewhere. I'm going to say it's Colina. That's usually where they like to party, these asylum people. So he's at Colina Tuesday night, Wednesday night, doing something. Doing something. And you know who else who's doing something is the Lord Flores has a mic near him at the bar, which means he's going to run over to the mic now.
Yeah.
There we go. That's right. Damn right.
It's over
It's that
now.
kind of show.
It's all over.
Holy shit. So no Freeze, no Sky, but J-Nads is here. How you doing, sir?
Good,
right?
good.
You're right.
What's up, everyone? Hey.
This is your deal. The social media director of the show, J-Nads.
I don't know what that means, but cool. Thanks. Shout outs to everyone out there. I'm done.
Okay, well, that pretty much sums it up how this show is going to go. Shout out to everyone watching, listening. This is episode 149. Sleep Time's Over is the program. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube, listening, Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. 150 will be next week, live from Pint and Jigger, the farewell to Pint and Jigger show. That's going to be a hoot. J-Nads, be ready for that one.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, great. Thanks. And so we got that coming up, but then we got this show happening right now. Shout out to all the sponsors. We have Sakan Companies back with cupcakes. And I can say confidently, Calamansi. It's probably not how you say it, but it's Calamansi for real. It's Calamansi. And then we got Poke here for the first time.
Hey.
Shout out, Tony. Poke live. Poke and cupcakes. That's a combo, huh?
Perfect
Jay,
combo.
You a fan of Poke?
I do poke it and cupcakes on a Tuesday, so. Oh, it's Tuesday. Cool. Perfect.
The Lord Flores with the mic. Are you a fan of Poke? We've never had a discussion of Poke.
Yes.
Noted. So. Oh gosh, this is gonna be fun, isn't it? But then, speaking of fun, we gotta address some things right off the bat. A lot of stuff has happened since last week's show. Everyone excited because Olive Garden's coming. I know all the local people are excited. Don't clap. Everyone is excited. The local people, they want shit Italian food and they want to go, and it's gonna be the number one guarantee Olive Garden in the nation. Taking over. A sad thing's gonna happen. Bubba Gumps is going.
Bubba Gumps.
J-Nads, have you ever been to Bubba Gumps?
Yeah.
It's get everybody.
Get over it. Yeah, where are you going to go to the bathroom now when you go to Mai Tai?
Noted, well said. I got a bathroom Bubba Gumps story in a bit. And then also, Mai Tai Bar is closing.
No way.
Holy shit. Where are the mokes gonna go? Where are the sluts gonna go? Right? Where the stabbers are gonna go? All those guys, they gotta go somewhere. Who's gonna get calamari at Ala Moana? What are we gonna do? So Mai Tai is gone. And have you been to Mai Tai? You frequent there for like Mai Tai Reja? You do that, right?
Yeah.
I'm in love with a one night stand, J Boog and all that shit. Okay, got it.
Good song.
Okay, so here's a Jay and Ben with the mic. Here's my you can go over there. You don't need to at this point, but this is my Mai Tai bar story. So I DJ'd there one time only, and that was the only time I was there. I was there with previous guest Grant Fukuda, G-Dog. We were doing the Mai Tai / Bubba Gum / CPK Christmas party at Mai Tai bar. Party starts at 7 o'clock. Get there. First time ever. This was like in 2001. 2001 about. Half an hour into it, Grant comes up to me, says, yeah, we're shutting the party down. I'm like, why? What happened? So apparently somebody got stabbed in the Bubba Gump's restroom.
Hey.
And it was a CPK guy stabbing a Bubba Gump's guy. Rival. So I'm like, I just got it. Can I get calamari? So we had to shut the party down at about 7:45. My one and only story of Mai Tai bar. God rest their soul. That was 2001. So yeah. Any stories like that you want to share, Jay?
No, I have a good time when I go out there. Ben, any?
No, I'm just.
Ben, have you been to Mai Tai bar?
Have you been to Mai Tai?
That's a question.
Have you ordered a Mai Tai?
That's a legit
Mai
question.
Tai.
Have you gone there?
Not really my cup of tea.
I can't picture you there.
It's not really my picture of Heineken.
Yeah,
Picture, yes.
well,
So you go with the picture.
but the skanking alone makes you, want to go.
Yeah, a bit.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that with Olive Garden moving in, like they got some pretty big shoes to fill. Like if the CPK guys are shanking
They're in trouble.
people,
Macaroni Grill's in trouble.
in the bathrooms. Like you better
Get
check
ready.
the breadsticks.
Right. A lot of people
man.
getting shanked at when they get the breadsticks. They get
breadstick
salad.
with the sharpened
shank.
toothbrush.
Well, you know what they say about Olive Garden?
Oh, what is that?
When you hear your family. No, that's a line. That's a commercial. No, zero. Boo.
J-Dad.
Sound effect cue now.
GM of Olive Garden.
Okay, I will say in your
Way to
defense.
go.
I will say in your defense. Okay, that is the commercial because they show the commercials. They've been showing the commercials in Hawaii for years,
Since
right?
I
And
was
we're
like
like, how
6
come they
years
show
old.
this commercial? We don't have this. Yes, I got it. Okay, I got it. That's fine. I'll defend you on that one. That's your lifeline. That's it.
That's it? Okay.
So in other things that's been going on, I gotta say, I gotta share with you guys this one. I don't know if many people know about this, but at Dole Cannery, I went to venture to the great area of Dole Cannery and Great Evil A, and they have in Dole Cannery Theater, the 4DX Theater. Have you heard of this, Jay? That's a no.
No?
So,
No.
Lord, have you heard of the 4DX Theater? It's
That's a no.
okay. All right. So
How many more X's do we need, or more letters and numbers?
Well, it's going to get triple X later, but I'm just saying for right now, 4DX is a theater where the seats move, and whatever's showing in the movie, they shoot things at you. So they shoot if
Mist?
you're like in a tornado,
Yeah.
if the rain is in the movie, the rain
breeze.
coming on you, seat moving around. If there's bugs on the ground, the bugs come touch you on the ground. So it's that kind of theater. So I went for, I don't know why, I figured, okay, if I'm going to try this 4DX, go down to try it for Rise of Skywalker one more time. This shit movie that's Rise of Skywalker. I'm going to go third and final time, but I'm going to see it in the 4DX. 4DX, it's $25 a person.
Okay.
And there's no seatbelt or nothing, and the seats are moving like crazy. It's like if you ever been to Shrek at Universal Studios. You a fan of Universal Studios, Jay?
No.
You don't go out much, but I'm just saying if you go there, it's a seat that moves around, and then things are coming at you. Then the rain, when the lightsabers hit, the lights shoot at you, and it's a big presentation. And not worth it. Not really one and done for that one. So
It's like those,
I don't recommend. I give it 2 mics, the 4DX.
Is it like the horses in front of like Walmart? When you walk on the side, there's a little toys with a seat like that?
Okay, first I didn't know where you were going with that, but then I got it.
Is it?
Thank
Is
you.
it like that? That's a good one?
Thank you.
Yeah, I got 1 point.
I was kind of worried where you were going with that, and you bailed yourself out of that. Thank God.
See?
Okay, but yes, similar, Jay. So if you want to go and to check out this 40X, because Dole Cannery's ghetto as hell, right? Like IHS is engulfed that entire area, and all the homeless are there, and they're all smiling at you. But they have this 40X theater, seats moving around. I don't know what movie you'd want to go see. 40X, if you want to go watch The Notebook in 40X, let's go for you. That's up to you. That was the thing I did. Not so great, but I figured not many people knew about it. So that's my little weekend little tidbit. Jay, what you think of the movie? Do you go to the movies? What was the last movie you went to?
Ooh, it's been a while. Yeah, nope,
That's a no again.
nope. Another.
So, Lord,
Yeah.
nope.
still got your mic, right?
Yeah.
What was the last movie you saw?
The last movie I saw was absolute trash.
Here we go.
That wasn't the title.
Star Wars?
That-
Oh,
no.
okay.
I refuse to go. The only reason I'll go watch the last Star Wars is so I can finally give a standing ovation and applaud and say good riddance to the garbage that they've made.
You want to go watch it with me again at 40X?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
Last movie I went and saw was, it got hyped up to me. It was The Lighthouse. I don't know if anybody's...
that's
yeah,
right.
Yeah, you know.
That
You
drew a reaction
know.
from the crowd, huh?
I remember my
Holy
last
God.
movie now.
And for those of you that don't know...
Tell us the
and,
plot of The Lighthouse.
the plot is, you got... who is that? The Twilight guy.
Who's in there? Pattinson.
Yeah.
Is he in there?
Him and Willem Dafoe.
Wow. What a combo.
Right? It's just them. So right away you think this is going to be great. You got two guys that can act and can play off of each other, and they do for like the first 20 minutes, and then you're, okay, this gets a little boring. Essentially, the schematic is these two guys are in a lighthouse. They get dropped off there. Sometimes supply or relief comes to them, but the relief never came, and so then like they run out of food, they run out of water, start drinking gasoline, and they stop acting entirely. It was bad.
This sounds like a 40X movie. We
Oh.
need to watch this at 40X.
Just not,
It-
yeah.
Yeah, hoot.
you may take that back if you ever go see this because there's definitely a scene.
Your description
There's-
alone is already...
there's a
It's not here
scene,
right now. Okay.
Yeah, that was the last movie. I'm scarred.
That's
I can't go to
sorry
a
to
movie.
hear.
That's all right. That's all right.
Sorry to hear, everyone. Yeah, so that was what happened. Also, there's this is some more big news for the people, for the local people. A new Long's open, and the new Long's open not far from the Hi Brau Room, and that is on off Ward and Hollinrake Street. And it's a great new Long's, and it's part of a condo. And what makes this Long so special is that they are the first Longs to have a self-checkout. And I know that we're always, when we're going through the Sunday ad and we're trying to buy, paper towel, we always wish that we had a Sunday, a self-checkout. I know Jay is. So I went to this new Long's, and totally empty. Nobody's there because it's a new condo. And walk in there. I just want to get water. It's a fitness thing, right? Water. Jay?
H2O.
Jay, you drink water?
Yep.
Good. So I went in there, went to the self-checkout. No one's in there except there's this one woman who is the monitor of the self-checkout. She's there. She's just watching to make sure everybody knows what to do, how to scan, put it in the cash in, do what they have to do. I walk up to the self-checkout. She immediately, because there's nobody in the building, immediately runs up to me. She's like, "Can I help you? I'm sorry, do you speak English?" I'm like, "Yeah." True story. Immediately asking me if I speak English. Like she had a scripted shtick like she had to give me. So I said, "Yes, I do." And do you need any help with anything? I'm like, "I just got here. I'll try and figure it out." And then the scanning thing is very loud, much like how there's no music in here and we can hear everybody's conversation. So it's very loud scanning, very loud buzzers, very loud noises going on. So she's looking at me. We got the manager not doing nothing, looking at me. They're all looking at me, buy this water, and can I pull this off? Very awkward situation. And it was strange, and I was having trouble pulling out I was getting nervous, right? So I'm pulling out my money. I didn't know what to do. I had to put on do I have $1? Do I have a quarter? I don't have change, so I have to get another $1. And then it was a big situation. And then she's waiting to give me a bag for this water. I'm like, "I don't need a bag. I'm just going to take it. I'm going to walk out." And then they just say, "Goodbye. Hope we see you again." That I've never heard at a Long's before. "Hope we see you again." What do you think of that? Does that sound scary?
Yeah, that's the 2020 spiel. That's how you get people to buy things,
Is that how you get people into your
Yeah,
gym?
yeah.
Hope we see you again.
Hey,
Is
yeah.
that me segueing you into something? I don't know.
I mean, I hope we see you again. No, I'll see these guys tomorrow. Hey, shout outs to my
you go.
peeps here at CrossFit Zeus.
That's great.
Shameless
There we go.
plug.
Great marketing right there off the bat. CrossFit Zeus.
Ooh, hey.
In case you haven't figured it out, Jay works there. Jay's, you're the owner there, right? You and like 20 other guys? Who's the owner?
Yeah, I call in with a few peeps, yeah.
Are you gonna invite many of these CrossFit people tonight, or more people coming to join you?
Yeah, they're on their way. We'll see.
Really? Are they
Yeah.
snatching right now? What are they doing?
Yeah, I just came from snatching, so.
Really? That's
Yeah,
right.
And jerking and stuff, so.
Well, as do all men. But I'm just saying, I would like to say right now, before we carry on, let's talk about fitness, because January It's
Yes.
that's the cliche month, right? Cliche of the New Year's resolution and all that
New Year,
BS.
New me.
New year, new me, right? Living my best
Let's
life.
go.
You're singing later.
Motivation Monday. Okay, go.
It's Tuesday. Give us, if you could, a few tips, a few fitness-related tips for all of us here. What can you? What's the first thing that comes to mind, fitness-related, that would be a good motivational tip for us for 2020?
The keyword would be consistency. So just find something you do consistently, whether it's 3 times a week, 2 times, or whatever. Something simple, walking.
Fitness-related.
Run. Yeah, fitness related. Yeah,
Not like
anything.
masturbating or
Any of the
something.
no. Moving around moving around and sweating outside of the bedroom. Hey, cool.
It's that 40X right there.
Hey,
Hey, everyone enjoying this? Yeah, you guys enjoying J-Nats right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got that. What else we got? That's a somewhat normal
Um,
fitness tip.
community. Ooh, another C word, yo. No, see, consistency.
Got it. Okay, got
Community.
it.
I gotta think
I'm
of the
thinking
third
a
one.
different thing whenever you're saying anything. I'm trying to think of something else, another angle that you're possibly going to, but you're not, and you're bringing it back to a safer zone. So I got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Media
got it. C
trained,
word. I
media
got
trained,
it.
yo.
Okay, so
Yeah, community is just having people around you. It's hard to do this stuff on your own. Even for me, this is my work, and I don't like working out sometimes. So, just having people around you that like, I'm gonna work out. It's like, fine, I'll work out too, and then you hop in and do a workout. So,
friends.
friends, bruh.
Oh,
Oh,
friends.
friends. Be social, guys.
Be social.
Be social 2018.
So that was 2018, right?
What was
That was when we
2019?
started that. That didn't take off at all. That was when we started Be Social.
That's
so
all
people
I-
that don't know what Be Social is when I was DJing at Nobu.
Nobu, third Fridays.
As a mind tactic to get people to show up, because nobody likes to go out and like to be, talk to people in person. We're all weird. We did the hashtag Be Social. Come down, talk story, be in person, don't DM, message any kind of the texting. And the first person to take a part of that, this gentleman
Let's
right
go.
here. Jay Naz.
Yeah. I was there every third Friday.
As a hoot as
at
you are, you were
Nobu.
there every Friday. You were there. You were social. You were in person.
Yep.
And that's a lesson to be learned there. For
Actually,
people.
yeah, that's how I learned how to be social.
And you're doing so well now.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's
Am I?
it's
Yo.
improving by
Shout outs
by
to
the
Sleep
hour.
Times Over show.
Hey, thanks.
Shout outs for Aaron to inviting me to Nobu.
Hey,
and then
thank you.
taking him home after because he would stay really late.
There's a few
And
times, yes.
That's how I met
That's how you-
everybody.
I-
Yo, have friends now.
I don't drive at night. I got it. Thank you. Yes, very good.
Got
Very good.
friends.
See, good positive situation.
We should
So-
bring that back.
But okay, so for the people that don't know, you're at CrossFit Zeus, and then you're also at where now?
F45 in Pro
Okay.
Ridge.
Yep.
Shout outs to those guys too, I guess.
Okay, and what's the difference between F45 and CrossFit Zeus?
F45 is kind of like anybody walking in the mall, right? If I can like look at them and like bring them in, they can pretty much do the next workout. CrossFit's a little more skill oriented, more goal oriented. So
So you're picking people out of the mall to just go work out.
Yeah. So F45 is very intro, like very good for beginners. Come in, you can do it as you like. It's more so HIIT interval training based on time. So
Oh, interval training, right? It's time training for the people.
time training. We have modifications for everyone. That's kind of the focus, making sure everyone is just moving. Like I said, just being moving around, being consistent, coming in. Community, bang, bang.
That was pretty.
Team
pretty
training,
serious.
life changing. That's what they.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't
Saying
know it was
all
in the
the
mall.
quotes.
Really, it's in Pro Ridge.
Yeah. There was just where the old Fun Factory was. Old
Oh.
Factory in Pro Ridge up.
That was
boom,
in
boom.
Tilt.
Yeah,
Oh.
so
Tilt.
it's half Gen, and then the other half's F45. So you can smell. We smell like Korean barbecue every time we leave.
Oh,
so
right. I did not know this.
yeah,
Is there still an Arby's at Pro Ridge?
yeah, there still is.
Oh, thank God.
Beef
All
and
right.
cheddar.
Good.
And then you get the tangy barbecue sauce, not the
Oh.
not the Arby's sauce. Tangy barbecue.
Oh, really? You don't get the Arby's sauce?
Yeah, no.
Is there still Suncoast Movies at Pro Ridge?
Oh no, I remember that though.
Does that make me feel old? Okay. Is there? God,
Tower
this is so long
Records was
I've been-
Tower Records was across the.
Tower Records was Pro Kai,
Yo,
bro.
Pro Kai, bruh.
Not at Pro Ridge.
Let's go, Jellies.
So-
Jellies is in
was
the
Pro
Harbor
Kai,
Center.
bruh. Harbor Center?
Harbor Center.
No, Jellies was Pro
finished-
Kai.
And then they went to Harbor Center. and
Okay.
then it closed.
Clarification.
That's
C
where we
word.
stayed,
Okay,
bro.
got it.
Right
I-
where the old Jellies was, CrossFit Zeus. That's the landmark.
That's where it was. Good
That's how you
tie
get
in
there.
there. See, now you're warming up.
Ah, you see?
Now
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
coming
no.
together. The Lord, when was the last time you went to Pro Ridge? That's the answer.
Yeah, that's about it.
Hey, they upgraded, yo. They got like
What do you mean
tiles and
upgraded?
stuff.
What are you talking about? What, they
No,
gutted
they
the
got
place
nice
out?
tiles on the floor.
They have less
like-
tiles on the floor. What, they got, like wood paneling? What are you talking about?
Well,
Less tiles
better
on the
than
floor.
Ala Moana. They got some local shops in there, and Ala Moana kicking everyone out.
Oh, wow, that was
Ooh, let's go.
what a
What? You guys
statement
want to
there,
be
huh?
political too?
Oh, we
Call
going
Kevin,
political.
bruh.
I did not expect that from you. Okay, so we gotta do. Let's do some news on the Lord. Get ready. We do take time.
I'm ready,
waste
I'm ready,
time on
I'm
a
ready.
couple
Let's
things, Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna read the news because this guy is. I don't know what he's doing. So let's go. In Florida, Florida man was arrested for hanging from a traffic light and pooping on cars.
Yeah.
That's
Vroom vroom.
and yes, he was high on meth. Yes,
Was he laid off or
he
no?
was high on. Well, he's high on meth. So at this point,
Okay,
who knows?
yeah,
Bets
no.
are off at this point. So he decided to climb a traffic light.
I know some fun Shimon.
Number 2, passing cars. When is this going to arrive to July? This is going to happen. Hungry Wine is going to be filming this any moment now. Someone's going to be there. What's your take on take time and waste time on people pooping on the signs?
I'm still just flabbergasted by this. That this really happened. That's
Right, because you have to
ridiculous.
because you have to climb the pole, right? Then you have to go and you have to take your
But,
pants
but
off.
I can't believe
But
that
still,
it
though.
hasn't happened here.
Right?
It's going to happen. Get
here's,
ready.
Here's the thing about the overpasses.
Yeah.
It's super easy.
It's
to
going to
pull
be on
that
Hungry
stuff.
Wine
Yeah,
any
yeah.
moment now. Broke the cloud.
But
They're
see,
gonna show it.
this guy, he had some talent because you said that he was swinging from the lights or whatever.
Yeah, he was swinging on the thing.
Yeah.
Right. That does take
that
talent.
takes
'cause you
some
have to-
talent. That's just not squatting
And
over
then-
an overpass.
Well,
and
right.
just,
What was his shooting
maybe I get
percentages?
one.
What are you hitting, like windshields or what?
Good addition to this
Yeah, no.
conversation,
Yeah.
Jay.
Why are you saying like I don't know how to talk? I don't know how to talk. Hi, my name's Jay. Let's go.
Man, that's not coming off your windshield anytime soon.
I know, like it's.
No, it's not.
Oh man, just
No. You can go McKinley car wash all you want, not gonna come off. No. And then, well, it's working out. I think this is working out. We're doing great. We're doing great. It's only segment 1. Okay, so I have to go with this conversation. I'd like to get your thoughts on this one. Nick Brolovich is out. UH. He's going to Washington State. What is your think? Who's going to be the new head coach of UH football? Jay doesn't watch football, right? You watch
No, I
football?
never picked up on cheerleading,
Okay.
so. Hey, my phone.
That's totally right. There you go. Our first party foul. The Lord here. Do you follow UH football?
I do not.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That sums
there
it up.
you
We
go.
have to wait. We have to save that topic for Tony when he shows up later on this one.
Do you want to go back and talk about the pooping guy? I felt like I nailed that
Gladly,
one.
I mean, do you have any
UH
other?
football? Nah, not so much.
Okay, back to pooping. What else? What else we got? What are your other thoughts on the pooping guy?
I
How does he
think-
do it?
Well, I think this one we really shit the bed.
If we had the drum thing, we'd
Did they-
yeah,
Wait, I have-
it this week. Jade, any final things on a guy pooping on the street signs on the traffic lights?
I think there's gonna be some imitators, and it's gonna be a sport.
Imitators and no haters. Okay.
Well, I say I wouldn't try it.
You wouldn't try it.
No.
Good call. All right, that's commendable of you. That builds character.
Let's get back to football. Who's on the market then, and who do you see filling that role?
It's kind of hard to say because they're gonna want an assistant to take over, but he may take the assistants with him to Washington State.
That's
So-
usually the thing, though, right? When
Right.
a head coach leaves, it's a package deal. He takes his crew
Takes his
with him.
guys,
Yeah.
right? So if not, then we have to bring back our good longtime friend Norm Chow. Norm Chow coming back.
Bring him
UH.
back. Come on,
Let's go.
Norm.
Let's do it, Norm. Yeah, that's all we got. We were gonna pick some old guy. It's gonna be Cal Lee, who's like well past 69 years old, and he's gonna come in and he's gonna have to. He's been an old guy. So I don't know. It's too bad, but he's making $3 million a year now. He was only
Hey.
making $600,000 at UH. So go for it.
Jeez.
Congrats to him. He is deserved. So good for him. And then finally, we gotta give a shout out to the Korean people, because if there's a winner of the first month of January for 2020, it's the Koreans, because H Mart, new Korean market that's going to be opening up in Salt, is bringing over Giovanni's shrimp truck in their place. They are bringing it over for the first time. Giovanni's will be in town.
Get out.
Everybody
let's
gonna go. All
go.
the people gonna go. Local
They're
people.
bringing the truck.
Yeah.
They're bringing literally inside that place.
They're gonna have to dig like 10 feet down in order to move that truck. Like it is.
It's
part
probably dug in, right?
of
It's
that
like-
land
That's
now.
all right. The Koreans will buy the land. They're going to airlift it out. They're going to bring it in right into the H Mart. Big warehouse looking thing. Have you seen H Mart, Ben?
No,
It's
I have no.
It's across the street
no idea.
from Down to Earth. It's this big like warehouse-looking thing. It's going to become a
Hey,
Korean
which one?
market.
Over here?
Down to Earth in Salt. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's what that big lot is going to be.
That's going to be H Mart, right? And they pulled
Out
the
there
coup.
building
The
my
coup of the
restaurant.
year. They got Giovanni's to move into town, so that means all the Howley's going to go. Anybody touristy is going to go. That's a big coup. Jay, do you like shrimp?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you like peeling shrimp?
No.
I like how you thought that
no
over,
answer.
really.
Let's go.
Wow.
How are they going to get that truck in there? Because I'm trying to think of the doorways and whatnot. I mean, yeah, cut a hole in it.
Wait, they are bringing the truck.
Okay, I got
But the
news for you,
truck is
everyone.
gonna be
No,
on
I
the
got
outside?
no. It's gonna be a second location. I'm not saying it's gonna be a second location. We're not gonna literally move the truck.
You got to
Oh,
break
then
this
I'm not
down
going.
Barney style for us, bro.
I'm not
at
going.
this point,
I'm not going.
man.
If the
I'm
truck
already
isn't
defeated
in
at this
there,
point.
I'm not going.
I got it. We're not
I was
moving the truck.
wondering what
I need the
strings
truck.
they had to pull to
That's
get
where the
that truck
flavor's
all the
from.
way from North Shore.
I got it.
Exactly.
Get it in
Hashtag
there.
cranes. I got it. Big.
I want to write
cranes,
my
big,
name
big
on the
crane.
truck somewhere or whatever.
I got it. It's a second location. They're gonna make a second location. The Koreans win.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like a
good.
highway.
In
It's like a
January.
highway in.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Highway Inn. You're right. It's
Yeah.
gonna suck just like the one in town. Right. I got it.
Yeah, 94 block. Let's
There,
go.
that got a
Gotta go original.
Highway Inn in Chicago sucks. I got it. Yes. So they're gonna make a second location. Koreans for the win. That's all I gotta say.
No, that's exciting. That's gonna be good.
Is that exciting? Really?
I mean, we'll see how the lines go. So maybe I can go back. Boom. That's
Okay,
it.
right.
And,
IG
you know,
story that
yeah.
up. Okay, so we're gonna end with this one before we take a break. We're gonna end with fitness related news of the week. A man was not here, but on the mainland, he was trapped in 24-hour fitness overnight. Now, he was swimming. They closed up. They forgot he was swimming, and he was left there for 24 hours. At 24 hour, apparently 24-hour fitness is not 24 hours. They close, and he was left in the gym all night. Jay, what do you think of that? What happens if you're stuck in CrossFit Zeus? You didn't have the key.
Oh, we can. I mean, I can open the door, but yeah.
I'm saying.
I need some snacks. You know, see what we got.
Get some
food
snacks.
in
Oh, you gotta
there.
get the snacks. You're stuck in
Hey.
there.
Oh,
you were
gross.
snatching just a minute ago, and then they close up, and you didn't know, and you're locked in there, and you don't have the key. What would you do inside a warehouse in a CrossFit gym? What would you do? 24 hours.
I'll do what this guy did and just post on Facebook. Like, hey guys, I'm stuck here. I don't know what to do. That's what he did, right?
Pretty much, yes.
What did
That's
he
what
do?
you would. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I could leave here, but really, I'm just not gonna open the door because then they're gonna think I'm robbing the place. And then, so he stayed in there until the morning, right?
It's good morals.
That's what happened.
So why do you think 24-hour fitness is not open 24 hours? What's your take on that? Should that be a thing where it legitimately should be open 24 hours?
I mean, yeah, unless you call it like, you can change it like 22 hours, however, you know, whatever it's.
24-hour fitness, but we close when we want to.
Yes, yeah, it's like.
It doesn't matter.
24
Yeah, it's in the name. So when it's in the name, you kind of gotta like, ooh,
Well, it's in the name.
24-ish
like, look at the
hours.
sign. It's
Ish, I got it. Okay.
So yeah.
Well, and then this segues into what are the hours of CrossFit Zeus, Jay?
Oh, for us, for real,
For you,
we have 6 a.m., 9 a.m. Morning classes throughout the week, and then 4:30, 5:30, and 6:30. For those of you guys here, Wednesday is Bring a Friend. So I mean, it's probably gonna. Are you gonna? When does this launch? But yeah, just come check us out. Come hang out.
I like how you
See-
asked the question and answered the question.
Yeah,
yourself.
let's
That's great.
go.
That's something.
Yeah,
so
come see me.
Wednesday is a bring a friend.
Bring a friend there. Yeah, every week we'll be doing that.
So if I were to somehow have a friend and I bring this
If you have
person,
to have a
what
friend.
happens to us? What happens?
Oh, you
to
guys just come do a workout and yeah, just do that. Yeah, just learn what's CrossFit about. No, but for real, on Wednesdays we do a kind of like an intro class, not
Okay.
so difficult. We kind of show what CrossFit's about, go through the movements. You know, it's for CrossFit. A lot of people think it's very too extreme for you. You do CrossFit?
I dabble.
He muscle ups. He does a bunch of strict muscle ups with his headband on. But yeah, if you can't do that, you know, we have modifications for you guys, and so that's kind of the beauty for our gym. We like to make sure people are doing what they can, pushing themselves to their limits, to their goals, and so that's my serious take for the day.
I was somewhat serious.
Hey,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
You,
No,
you
yeah,
kept it.
so-
You kept it going there consistently. That was actually not bad.
Kind of smart.
So you're warming up
sometimes.
to this. You're getting.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Like if we just had another 20 minutes of this, you'd probably be ready to go. But we don't. So let's take a break right now because we got a lot of stuff going on. We got Lyanne Brooks is back. We got Soulgasm is back.
Let's go.
All the guests around the town. We got Tony from Redfish, and he's also something else that we're going to reveal on the show live. And it's going to be important to today's show. Hashtag why this is there. And then we're going to have Wil Tofolo performing, and we're going to somehow make this a normal show. Steve, back over. Let's take a break. All right. How you doing, huh? Isn't this something?
It is. How are you doing?
Fair. Not
I'm
many
fair
people say
too.
that. Yeah, I'll say fair. Okay, so right off the bat, let's go with you have an event this Friday. I want to make sure that we get this
Yes.
prominently. Mark De Clive Lowe is coming this Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is going to be Bar 35 is going to be this one. All right. So
Bar
then
35, yeah. Downtown.
downtown, what time does that start?
Starts at 9 p.m.
Yep. And Mark De Clive Lowe is another one that worked a lot with Lady Alma.
Yeah, he did.
And,
He's worked actually with a lot of artists. He
Right, Lauren
has-
Hill,
Yeah.
For Hero, all that good stuff.
So many people
Right.
across so many different genres.
Right.
He was actually here last year at the Blue Note with Harvey Mason.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, playing on the grand piano. He's
Ah,
a
right.
accomplished
Talented
jazz
guy.
pianist. Yeah.
Right.
It's
And-
awesome.
Because of these events that you do with Soulgasm, but let's go into. We didn't get a chance to do so last time. Give us the history. How did this whole thing begin?
Ooh. That's a
We got time to
heavy
kill.
question.
At this point, it doesn't matter. Yes.
How did it start?
Well, let's talk about how your dance career. Let maybe go into
Okay.
that
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then Soulgasm.
I would say that, well, maybe not so much a career, but I've always been dancing since I was a kid.
Yep.
So, like when hip hop started and all that,
Yeah.
like during the breaking time in the 80s. So dance like freestyle era, electro, rap at the time,
Right.
hip hop, whatever, like everything street and underground. And then later on in high school, I actually went to like the clubs,
Yeah.
the fake ID.
Of course, we all had it. It's fine. Which clubs was going on high school time?
So there was a lot, but the one that I wanted to go, because I would hang out with these older guys. They were like already graduated
sorry.
from high school.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I would like hang out with them. We'd play pool, whatever, and they would like do their little runs, meeting their friends, and then we'd always go by this place on Waimanu. It's called the Garage. Pink.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pink's Garage. Oh.
Yep. And
remember that,
I just
yes.
remember sitting in the car and like hearing the bass,
Yeah.
feeling the bass,
That was
and
it.
seeing the crowd. And I was like, I had to go there.
Ah.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I started going there once I found someone who could actually make a fake ID for me.
That was hard to do back in the day. Not prevalent like it is now.
Yeah.
So,
So
artist.
once I got that, I was in there. I went and actually I did hear house music prior to that.
Yeah.
And different kind of dance music, obviously from the dancing thing, but that really kind of brought things to life. Like seeing and being in that environment.
Yeah.
So the music, like, that's like a whole, like, it was like a revolution, basically.
Right.
And then also at the time, and especially that place, the crowd that would come was so diverse. It was like all kinds of people,
Right.
and the
That's
early
true.
90s,
Yeah.
like people would dress like, I used to dress like that, like crazy
Well,
hats, and
That was the deal. Right.
it was a deal, and it was fun. It was so fun, and I would like just sweat and like make sweat spots around. So that was, yeah. I didn't even go to the bathroom, dude.
Wow. Oh. You held it.
And even though I had an ID that
That's a-
would allow me to drink,
Okay.
it was just so like encompassing the whole like music, like
Oh.
you're like inside of it.
Right.
That
So
I didn't even
dancing-
go to the bathroom. I was just like
Dancing kept
like
you from peeing.
4 hours straight. Yeah, like I
I
just
guess
like
so, yeah.
stayed on there. I didn't even think about drinking. I didn't think about any of
Because
that.
you move
I was,
around,
like,
you bouncing
locked
up
in.
and down, right? So, like,
yeah, I was locked in.
I don't know if like a woman, but like as a guy, if we do that, if we're just doing that.
No, but the guys would do it too.
The guys don't pee. No one's peeing at this thing. Everyone's just got kidney issues. All right.
I
just-
think maybe we're sweating so much. So
Oh,
you know,
okay. It's pee,
that's
sweat.
like another
Well,
way to get it out.
it's a conveyor. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, got it,
yeah,
got it.
yeah. But anyway, so that was like revolutionary for me. So, that pretty much got me like, gave me a whole other like idea of what like dance music
Right.
could be like.
Right.
You know, and that never like left. You know, and I have to give a shout out to Daniel J for that because
Yes,
he was
dedicated
a big reason.
to Daniel J, yes.
You know, to kind of introduce me to the music in the sense of like bringing it to life in that way.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it never left me. And later on, like, you know, I'd still be clubbing and stuff. And I just started noticing, especially like early 2000s, you know, things were changing.
Yes, a lot changed from
you
there.
know?
Right.
And so I just felt like it was kind of this weird transitional period maybe, or it was more like a void, but maybe a transitional period to kind of step up. And I remember talking to my friend Shane, you might know him, Fish Sticks.
Oh, nice, yes.
Yeah. So we would always talk music and all this stuff, and I was like, yo, like, I think it's our turn. Like, I think, you know, like, it's our turn to, like, step up and, like, put in some work for, like, you know.
There was a lot of good and bad in the early 2000s, because a lot of bad because we didn't really know what direction music was going, because music was going more pop-ish.
Yeah.
So, like, the hip-hop guys didn't know what to do.
Right.
The house people didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a way to get us to kind of step up and to evolve.
Yes.
That's what a lot happened in early 2000, 2001.
Right.
Like when Lady Alma was on, a lot of us hip-hop guys, we were kind of checking out in the late 90s, early 2000s, and going toward her style of music.
Right.
So same situation.
Yeah, same situation. Because I hung in all the hip-hop spots. I mean, that's pretty much my roots. Like the whole street thing and all of that. And so, but I just started missing, like, dancing to, you know, like the up-tempo music. Because I like dancing to a range of music as far as, like, the tempo. And so that pretty much kind of gave me that idea of, like, okay, maybe I need to do something. And even just, like, dancing. Like, I remember I was coaching before, and these, like, high schoolers were like, hey, teach us that fly girl stuff, you know?
Right.
And I was like, okay. And I started teaching hip-hop. And but then after I was like, I need to teach them, like, some of the club stuff I do too, you know? I'm doing house and all this other
right, because that kind of took a back seat for a little bit in the early 2000s, that groovy house dancing.
Yeah,
That was a whole genre that people, I guess, forgot late 90s, 2000s.
Totally.
Because they just want to do the hip-hop dancing.
Right.
So then that evolved into you, going into that.
Yeah, because also, too, with the hip-hop thing, I mean, I was still teaching hip-hop, but then I was like, okay, I'll also, you know, kind of introduce them to some other music and then this other style of dance. And so I was still doing both, but...
So that's like the kind of the birth of...
Yeah, that was the birth of the idea.
Yeah.
That was definitely the idea. And then also, too, in the clubs, then I started noticing, not only did the people that were, like, hanging out in the clubs didn't really know about house too much. They just kind of like, EDM. Or, I mean, EDM wasn't, like, called EDM at
they
the
knew,
time.
like, the fast music.
They were like, it's so noisy.
That Eiffel 65 shit. What's that song?
Yeah, whatever it is. So,
Jane Azzo, that song.
And then,
the blue song.
I don't know if you noticed, but I remember, like, people kind of, like, forgot how to just dance. Like, even... I don't know. To me, like, I just was like, no one's... Not a whole lot of people are dancing like how earlier in the 90s.
It's progressively gotten worse every year, right? Like, in 2020, who's really dancing in 2020? Like, what is a dance in 2020? Well, right. But, I mean, if we look at, if we go, like, the modern right now,
right,
addiction, what's going on there besides bottle service? There's nobody really dancing.
That's what I mean. And it was like...
They're just IG story.
It was shocking. It was shocking. So...
Right.
That was like a whole other thing too. I was like, oh my God. So then the teaching, obviously after introducing house, then it was like, all right, I introduced it to the studios, like the mainstream, like the general public. And then, but I always knew I wanted to start a night. So I was telling Shane Fish Sticks, like, hey, let's make a night, you know? So that's pretty much how that started. And then what,
12 years later? I mean, 13 years later this year.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's 12 years anniversary was last year. That's where we brought Lady Alma on.
Yep, totally.
So it's working and the crowd is still there and they still
and it's like new people too, along with like people like coming out the woodwork. So
right, and everything
cool.
always gets recycled anyway. Where you're gonna have that when generations they like to recycle past things, and then you have the older crowd mixing in with that. So
Yeah,
it's
totally.
an ongoing situation.
Totally.
Right.
The cool thing though too is about like with house music and some of this dance music, especially like the more underground house. It's like it does contain the essence and
Yeah.
it's still doing its thing, but there's so much new music. Like
I can imagine.
even for me having listened to it from so long ago,
Right.
it's still fresh. It's not like they're just doing it over again. Nah, there's like
Right.
new like vibes
Right.
going on. Like
That's
South
the internet.
Africa is like smashing it. Like
Right, who would have
you
thought of
know,
that, right?
and
so
yeah.
the internet is a thing, and that all genres are probably
Yeah,
just getting this.
totally.
No one can really keep up. No one can really say that they're a true music expert at this point. There's
Oh
too
no,
much shit,
no, there's way too much.
right? It's coming out every week.
Oh
no
my
one can keep up
God.
with this. Nobody got
It's
time for this.
crazy.
You know, I'd
Yeah,
rather
it's
go
crazy.
to eat at Arby's.
It's so hard.
After that,
Yeah.
let's talk about, okay, so this is a new thing that we're going to be debuting, I guess, is you're going to be like a correspondent to the show.
Yes.
You ready for this? Right? Paperwork was signed, I think.
Are
There's
you
there's
all
a
ready for
waiver.
this?
I
I'll sign a waiver, I guess.
I guess so. I don't know. We'll print something up. But you're going to come in, you're going to tell us the stuff around the town, what's going on around the town. Because you have events, it seems it's pretty much every month, right? You
It
got
is
an
every month.
An
Yeah.
event every month. So, in essence, you talked about how dancing has changed and how no one's really dancing now.
Well, they're dancing
As
now
opposed-
more so.
They're dancing at your events, but
Yes.
addiction probably not.
Maybe not so much.
They got the, right. Or
But
at
there
the
are
district.
other people that are doing their thing, for sure.
So
Yeah.
that's where you come in. That's
yeah.
where you're going to go tell us about what's going on around the town, the club scene. Especially for people like myself, because I'm old.
Yeah.
I ain't going out past 10
you gotta
o'clock.
get out.
Okay, this is the latest I've been, so it's almost 10. So I'm not going to be doing it. So that's where you come in, and another thing that we have to say that you do is
Yes.
I'm a little afraid to mention is you do astrology,
Yes, I do.
right?
I do.
So how long have you been doing that?
I mean, I've been into it for a very long time. Very long
Okay.
time. Just after high school.
Oh,
I
wow.
wasn't doing like readings then,
Okay.
but I got into it like
Okay.
shortly after.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when you think of this, is this very believable stuff? Like all of the stuff that I guess through the years of astrology has this stuff. What's the percentage of it coming actually true? Or how does that even work? I don't know this shit. But,
There's multiple ways.
okay.
Yeah, there's multiple ways.
Alright.
And there's a lot of different techniques. There's
Okay.
a lot of different kind of like schools of it.
Okay.
And then also depending on, like other areas of like related fields, I guess. So like I know some numerology, I actually started off in tarot, I've dabbled in the runes and all this other kind of stuff. So there's like, a wide range of like tools,
Right, there's various
if
ways
you
to
want
do
to
it.
use that.
Okay.
But I really love it, and actually it's so like just the depth of it. Like you really don't have to go to the other things.
Right.
But sometimes I will. Like if
Okay.
say a client wants that or
Right.
like something really quick, I'll just be like,
Also, you do a professional reading. Is what you're saying? Right?
yeah,
Mentioning,
yeah.
client. Okay.
Yeah. So like,
Okay.
like some might just want something like quick,
Right.
and it's like, all right, well, bam, bam, bam.
Right.
But as far as like the astrology thing, what I enjoy is like really getting in there because the wealth of information that you can extract out of it,
Yeah.
just for like your own personal growth,
Right, and you can see this
is
person's path.
pretty amazing.
Is that's basically what it is? You can see their.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that like I could just like totally see it,
Like,
just
you tell me-
because like we all have that freedom, right, to choose.
Hopefully,
and-
who knows at this point?
You
but,
know, But I will
this is
say
all scary
that
to me right now. So.
I like to think of it as like just giving some insights, and
Right.
that kind of thing, like
Okay.
kind of open up certain like pockets, that might have been shut or
Oh.
or like corners that you didn't
Yeah.
know was there, or like turning the light on in certain areas where the light maybe never turned on.
Wow, that's
that kind of
scary,
thing.
man. That's like poltergeist or some shit.
nothing
Okay.
there.
Well, speaking of pockets deep or
Amazing
shallow.
stuff.
Okay, so do you have anything you can give us right now, like any type of insight for your expertise here? Let's look at today. What is anything special about today being January 14th? Does that trigger anything for you?
Well,
Anything
what I
that's
will
gonna
say is
freak out?
actually every day is special, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
I have that philosophy
Okay.
just going
Thank
on
God.
in general.
Okay.
I think that it's important for everyone to definitely embrace every moment, regardless even of the astrology.
That's good.
Because, I mean, there's potential in everything. So definitely live your life fully in every moment because you don't know when.
You never know what's gonna happen.
You just
It'll
never
blow up
know.
right now,
So,
right?
just enjoy it. Sometimes, you'll take
a good
it
tip.
seriously. And
Jane
then,
Naz should keep that tip.
We out here.
should.
That's why we are out here.
Jane Naz still
but
got
at
a
the
mic.
same time,
Yeah.
have fun.
There we go.
I don't know. We might not be here again. Even
That's
though,
right.
even
Too
though,
many serious people.
even
you know
though
what?
sometimes I might do a reading that will kind
When
of
it turns to
go
something
into like
fucked up.
these lives and stuff. But at the same
And I'm
time,
like, okay,
who
good
knows?
night. Okay.
Like
All right.
like you and I sitting here right at this moment. Like, see,
How's it
that's
doing?
gone.
Oh shit.
Like,
okay.
you know what I mean? So, like, we'll just enjoy
Alright.
it every single time.
Okay. Good thing I'm wearing black because
Well,
I'm sweating profusely here, listening to this. Okay, so is that if you come across somebody you're reading and it turns into something kind of dreadful, how do you break the news to that person? Do you?
Well, I don't think of it necessarily as dreadful.
Okay, you still
because
put a twist on it that would be positive situation.
Yeah, because like, I don't think that there's really like any kind of chart. Like, say when I look at a chart, I won't be
Yeah.
like, all right, you're just doomed. You know? Sorry.
You never know. Okay.
I don't want to take your money. Sorry.
Okay.
Bye. No,
Got it.
I mean, but yeah, there are times when I'm like, okay, like in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is kind of challenging. But my job is to help them, right?
Right.
Like they came to me, so they
Right.
trust me. It's
Right.
like that's an honor, it's a responsibility, and I'm really here to help as much as I can.
Okay.
So when I look at it, I'm like, I have that same frame of mind. Like, all right, like how can I help this person? Like,
Okay.
is there something that I can say about a sort of situation that could maybe improve that, or maybe give an insight so then that
Okay.
this person could be better equipped to like handle it,
Okay.
or like just like grow as a human being to then be like, all right, yeah, that was challenging, but I'm like strong enough to do it. Like I don't need to be scared.
Right. Well, you scared me already earlier. But speaking of that, do you have anything? You asked me questions before
Yeah.
you came on here.
Yeah.
Like some stats. Now, of those little stats that
Yes.
I gave you, is there anything that you can foresee or foreshadow for myself?
Well.
Oh shit! See, that's already.
Good night, everyone. That was it right there.
Tell
That's
us
how she
more.
does it. That's how she
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Well, see, okay, so here's the thing, right? Like, there's a forecasting element, right? It's like, okay, yeah, like maybe some of these things could happen,
Oh,
All
right.
But then,
Here we go.
I don't totally like to focus on that too much. Like, if I see certain things, I'll definitely like give the heads up.
Well, yeah.
But then I don't want to focus on it too much, just because it doesn't actually matter as much as, say, like preparing you, preparing the person in
Okay.
their life.
I'm dying tomorrow. aren't I?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like that would be much more valuable to just prepare you for
Anything.
now,
Okay, got it.
and then moving
Thanks.
forward, rather than
Alright.
check
Have
your
fun.
calendar. Like,
it, right,
oh
that's
my
it.
Have
god.
fun.
You know what is
Have
it?
fun.
Okay, just
You
checking.
know,
Okay.
but,
what we got?
But I did see that as far as like that question. So this is what I
I'm
was.
gonna
Oh, let's go.
No. So this is what I would say, like,
What?
like when you feel like you might, like, do you ever feel like sometimes you're moving forward and sometimes moving back?
Oh boy, that summed up my life right there. Hourly, that's happening. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna lead me to die tomorrow.
No. So, what I would say whenever you have those feelings, definitely focus on. Well, there's a balancing thing that has to happen for one, but the direction that I would go is think about the relationships you have, and like what the people in your life mean to you, and that will actually give you a really good point of focus. So, for example, if I have an urge to just be like, well, I just want to go do my own thing, like forget everybody else, like, and sometimes that might be very strong,
Got it.
Right? But then what I would say is like, think about the relationships you have.
Okay, got it.
Like,
so you're saying that I should hang out with Jay Nats more?
Possibly.
We should go hang out more.
go.
You got that, Jay?
Possibly.
We need to go out to eat more, Jay.
Yeah, let's social sushi Saturdays.
Got it. Okay.
I'm the next date.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Okay,
what I
good.
would say for that.
All right.
And
Okay.
yeah, I
We're
guess
good
for
with that.
everyone else,
Anything and a final thing for everyone else here?
I think right now, well, there's this one thing that I've been thinking about for a while actually, and I did want to like say this publicly,
Here we go.
which I didn't just because I've been so caught up. But
Here we go. Let's do it. This perfect place for us. Yes, drum roll. Let's go.
Definitely like handle like whatever you got going on. It is a time for a lot of us to kind of move into like our maturation process, like really grow as full-fledged adults.
Yep.
So what that means is just basically like handle your responsibilities, because I mean, I don't know about all you guys, but maybe some of you might have noticed that time's been kind of challenging, and certain things have, maybe been ending or, right? Like,
Totally.
even like relationships, jobs, like businesses, I don't know, your neighborhood, maybe things in your house, so all these kind of
How
things.
much time you got? Okay, yes.
But, like just stay on top of your game. Like,
Right.
That's what I would say. Like whatever you, like set out to do, like stick with it. Like, and especially like your word and your integrity, like that would be really important. And,
It's true.
and then don't be hard on yourself. Like also.
Right.
Like definitely, like give yourself a hug and
There
be
you
like,
go. That's
yeah,
right. I
I'm
try
still
to tell
here.
Jay
I'm
that all the
making
time.
it. You know.
I tell you what. Yes, exactly. I totally agree. We all need to hug each
No,
other.
this is good. No, yeah, for sure.
Hugging
Go that
Yeah.
way.
Jay, you listening to this stuff?
I'm listening to all of it. Yeah,
All right, got
for
it.
sure.
Yeah,
Got it.
so
But
definitely
yes,
that. Yeah,
I
it's
totally
like
agree. Handle your
develop
shit.
your parents.
Handle your
like,
business right.
Like
Get out of debt. Get a job.
this is what I mean. Yeah, like, and it'll be okay. Like
Raise your credit
these
score.
heavy times are like gonna, like it's just kind of that time right
Yeah.
now, and just like, yeah, stick with it. Like it's gonna make a difference. Like it really will. Yeah.
That's great. I like it. See, this is good. It's a good, positive, positive ending here too. I thought you was gonna die. So that's it. Don't die till Friday because we got Mark De Clive Lowe coming.
Yes,
Part
he's
35.
amazing. This is so amazing.
It's good. It's good stuff because it's that groovy house kind of stuff that he's gonna be playing. It's
Yes.
not like that EDM bullshit that it's just like a continuous
No,
like
not at
headache for
all.
like 3 hours. It's gonna be something that's gonna be actual music. Okay, so
Yeah,
this will be good stuff.
absolutely. And
Right.
he's soulful, and,
Right.
and the cool thing
So-
about it is it's the way that he does it. He's not a DJ, he's a composer. He's
Yeah.
a musician, so
Different deal.
he does like a remix set. So you'll see his keyboards and these
Right.
pads, and he's building the music
Right,
as he
and
goes along.
Right,
like
he's a foundational
building
hip hop
it.
guy, and that's what he evolved
Exactly,
himself
like
into.
hip hop. Yeah, hip hop heads would definitely
He
know
knows
him.
what
He's
to
from
do,
the
right.
broken beat thing and
Exactly.
scene. Yeah, so it's like really
Yes.
cool to see somebody like play that, and then sometimes for certain parts of the music, like
Right.
he'll just be like going into his jazz, and this is all
Right.
spontaneous live in that jazz vibe of like.
Plus, you'll be there, so you'll be there
improvise.
dancing. You get to see real dancing in 2020, so you'll
We'll
be there.
all be dancing.
All your students will
hopefully.
be there, be dancing up a storm like how you did for Lady Alma. That was a
Yeah.
That
great
was a
moment.
great show.
That was
And then
fun.
you're now going to be back as a recurring.
I am
recurring character.
And, yeah,
I
I'll
guess.
Be,
So you're going to give us the rundown of what's going on.
Just
Right, and
night
then-
light, night sky,
and then hopefully give me more astrology, and hopefully I don't
Yeah.
die. So let's take a break here. Lyanne Brooks, Soulgasm, Friday. This Friday, the 17th. Let's take a break. Sleep time's over. Yes. With that said, please welcome Tony from Redfish. Okay, this is the newest spot in Salt, Kakaako. How about it? When did you guys open?
Bro, we were real sneaky, man. We opened on the 12th.
Oh, of
December.
January?
No, December. Yeah, it's been a month.
Oh, that's right, because you invited me to go
Yep,
down,
and you're in
and
New
we're out of town.
York, and you're in Tennessee.
Fuck trips. Fuck trips. Yes, I got it.
Yeah, who needs time off? Work every day.
Never mind, vacation
Take
already.
only 2 days off.
Throw away already.
Japan style.
Sorry. I got it.
Quality of life? Oh,
Quality of life.
how dare you?
Overrated.
This is America.
So getting back to Redfish,
Super
tell us
fun.
about what's the deal, man? Tell us about it for someone that's never been.
For someone that's never been,
I've
you're
been to
gonna
go,
walk.
so
You're
yeah.
gonna, yeah. You haven't even come to my restaurant.
Fuck.
So you walk up, right, and you see our grab and go poke counter, and you're like, "Oh, that's it. It's done. It's just poke bowls."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No. Walk down the aisle. Boom, full bar, sit down restaurant.
Okay, so there's
It's
a full
wild.
bar.
Yeah, it's like a little speakeasy, but we couldn't put a speakeasy in because these thing called fire laws and like walls and like people need fire exits.
Oh, and
So,
then-
you
you don't want the
know-
hipsters to be there, dude. You don't want the-
Yo, those millennials will get caught, bro.
No,
They
man.
dumb.
Nah,
Oh, sorry. I mean, yo, is Liddy. Yeah.
Gang.
Millennials get stitches. Okay,
Yeet.
wow.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. It was entertaining.
My
when she
kid's
said it.
sister says it, so I say it.
Oh shit.
Gotta keep up with the kids.
So when are you there? Are you
Every day.
Can we go?
It's freaking rad. No, man, like, I tell
Morning
people
to
this,
night, bruh.
I come in when I come in and I leave when I leave.
No, that's
No, it's awesome, man. So we're like the first full-blown just restaurant from Foodland's family, like the big umbrella. And
Oh yeah, we gotta shout that out because is this the first restaurant that Food Line created?
No,
What else did they create?
dude. So you got High Stakes that holds it down for the protein people in the CrossFit F45.
Hey,
You're-
let's
Oh,
go.
Jay Ness,
got
do
you,
that,
we
bro.
got you,
High stakes.
bro.
Shout out
cross
to Jerry.
promotionalizations.
Jerry used to work with
But then we also have like first off, I didn't know that like Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf, that's part of the mafia.
Coffee Bean and
Yep.
Tea Leaf is Food Line?
Sullivan, Joe, let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
bro.
pretty wild.
Jay knows Maurice Sullivan,
But it was
bruh.
super
Rest
cool, man.
in peace,
Like,
bruh.
we actually went out to Kauai to help with the 2 restaurants out there. So there's PB
Oh.
Eats in Princeville. It's wild. In no way, in any shape or form, any of my expressions or ideas or representation of the company.
Well, don't be controversial, but at this point, it doesn't matter.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But it's cool, man. I mean,
You know,
it's
Sullivan's for the win, bro.
it's fun, and with the Redfish concept, like we have our poke bar up front, and you can get everything in like that and more inside.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
the
that's
chef
setup.
is nuts, dude. The chef is awesome.
Who's this guy?
So his name's Reed. Art Tokyo on Instagram. Give him the follow.
All right.
Yo, you got to plug away.
Nice.
But so he's from that home bar family tree. So
Okay.
like comfort food, my dude nails it. I got
Oh,
lechon
okay.
that has Filipino people questioning me if my chef is Filipino, and I tell him no. He's the biggest Japanese man I've ever met,
Nice.
and he's a redneck.
Oh, even better.
It gets
Wow.
so people are like so confused. They're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then you gotta try his lechon. It's freaking rad.
Oh,
Yeah.
and he's from Home Bar.
And he's from Home Bar.
Bro, shout out Hamada General Store.
Yo,
bro.
HGS.
Bro, that's the plate lunch.
I can't even get
Katsu
halfway.
curry moko, bro. Okay.
Yeah, the katsu curry moko. I seen that on your
All
feed,
day, man.
dude. I was KTFO halfway through. I was sweating.
Oh.
Yeah, because
As was
you
I,
gotta,
bro.
You gotta make healthy life choices, so only half to play lunch.
No, we work
Jay, you
out
eat
so we,
katsu curry mokos?
yeah, we go out,
With the
we
Hamada
work
General
out
Store?
so we can eat more.
Bullshit, bro.
For sure.
Right?
Okay, whatever.
Hey, see?
Bro, you
Got
live
it.
I run a good
Shout out
speed
to
ladder
Scott.
every once in a while.
Yeah, collision.
Oh, speed ladder.
Bro, I'm
Oh.
getting ready for O-line
Oh.
camp. Boo.
How's the vernacular with? Okay.
You know what we're really here to talk about.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay, Redfish. Okay, we got it.
Well, Redfish. No, it's cool.
No.
Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it.
Bottom line it right
Let's
now.
bottom line it.
Let's leave after this one.
Redfish, go. Hurry up.
Poke in the
Shut up,
front,
go.
party in the back, baby.
Hey, like a mullet. Hey.
And if you
Much
can't make it to
Thanks,
Kaimaki
Jay.
for
That's
Crack
good.
Seed, our whole cocktail program is inspired by Crack Seed Store.
Oh,
Yeah, it's wild.
Who's doing the cocktail program?
So we have a corporate mixologist, Matt Roscoff.
Oh, Lord, you know who that is?
I don't know his Instagram follow because he just started following me. He's new. He's been around the block. Yeah, but his stuff is good, man. But it's delicious, and he's wild. So he's constantly like, "Hey, Tony, what do you think about this? What do you think about that?"
Okay.
I'm like, "It's kakaka, man. We can do whatever we want." People
There you
are
go.
gonna be down.
Okay, bottom line, you got cocktails there, you got poke, you have a dine-in restaurant in the back.
Yes, sir.
Poke is in the front.
Bing.
And you guys are open till Monday through weekdays is not the weekend, but the weekdays is till 11?
Yo, weekdays, we realize like Kaka'ako, 11 o'clock is the perfect time. And we keep the kitchen open till 11. So like our neighbors come through and they get their pauhanas with us. And that's awesome. And Kaka'ako, unlike Ward, is actually a neighborhood. So like we have regulars, they live in the collection, they live over here and they're on foot. You know, I got killer neighbors. I come over to the Hi Brau Room.
Yeah.
I just got a love letter from the lower floor. Yo, what's up, B? This is gonna make my feet later, cuz this was delicious.
Actual words.
Like words that I know. And it was great.
Yeah,
It's a cocktail recipe, man. Like your neighbors.
Oh, okay, I thought it said Arby's. Okay, got it.
Arby's is the king, yes, because
Right.
it's got the meats.
Because you guys are open till 11. Let me get this. Let's get this for the people out
Yeah.
there. Like, so you're open 10:30 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Yep.
Yo.
And then you got the happy hour. You have
No,
two
happy hour just
hours.
started today. We got
Okay.
2 happy hours.
Yeah.
2:30 to 5:30, food and drinks. 9 to close on the food. And we pour it up.
Possibly go tonight. I
We
think.
can
We can just
definitely.
totally
I'll
shut
just
this
text
fucking
Reed and
thing
be like,
off and just
"Hey Reed,
go
let's
tonight."
rage," and he'll be like, "We'll go to Bevy."
Never
I gotta
mind
get
the
my
hipsters
kitchen
already.
crew out.
Get out of here with these hipsters. Get out of here.
Because then Reed's gonna party too. He's pretty wild.
Oh, really?
Dude, Reed's the best. So I have
Yeah.
like the craziest. Like, so I took this job, but I was like, you know, I need to talk to this chef. And my boss was like, yeah, you need to talk to the chef. And I go, what's his name? It's 2019 at the time. So I do the creeper move. I Facebook him. I Instagram him. I'm like, perfect. I know who we know. And who is it? It's the boys at HGS. And I go in and I'm like, hey, talk to me
all
about this
day,
Reed
man.
cat. And they're like, oh, Reed? We call him Fat Reed. And as you can see, I'm not the sveltest person. So I'm like, what'd you guys call me? And they're like, bro, you're just Tony. Right there, I was like, yeah, all right. And they're like, dude, you guys are going to get along perfect. You guys are the same human being. And seriously, it was like a Tinder day. It's like, hey, how's it? My name's Tony. Oh, what's up, bro? My name's Reed. Bro, you're pretty chill. I'll check you out, too. I was like, oh, bro, I talked to HGS. He goes, me too. Me too. So we're going to be all right. I was like, okay, shoots. And that was my job acceptance right there. Boom, done.
Oh, you hired. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like,
mean.
Okay. Wow. Was he here earlier? Because I saw him. Because, you know, we check on the IG stories.
No,
Was he
no,
here?
man.
Who
Reed,
posted that? Like
I
saw.
did.
Oh, that was
Ninja,
you.
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got
I'm
it.
the whole
Okay.
brow with like 4 O's and 3 A's. Brah.
For real, bro.
And then Friday, Saturday, we go till 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
And so we're doing food till midnight, but midnight to 1, don't act like we won't go back and take care of you. Like, we make poke platters late night, like a smaller version of what we brought tonight.
Which you did. You brought
Amazing.
your friend, man. It was crazy.
I go, Reed, give me something small. And he brings out this like 5-pound.
We're not
bag.
playing around, man.
You don't play games.
Yeah.
He's a
I
fat
know.
dude on the inside.
Well,
And
aren't
a
we all?
redneck.
Yeah. If someone who's never been or even had, how about we go this? Someone who's never had poke but's into fish. What would you tell that person coming in for the first time?
We're going to ruin poke for you because it's going to be that damn good.
Holy shit. Jay, what do you think of that?
I'll see you
Till what?
tomorrow.
11?
Yo, they're wrapping up. It's 11 o'clock.
They close.
Like, we got some
bro.
moves.
Never mind. We're not gonna come in
You
at
know,
like
like,
10:59.
I love my staff.
We're not
Bro,
going there at 10:59 to go show up.
Yo,
No.
don't be that guy.
No,
I mean,
no,
we
I'm
still.
never that-
But on the
I'm
real,
not
we
that
got you.
No, I'm
But
leaving
we
right
got
now.
you.
I'm leaving right now.
We're gonna know your face.
We're
Yeah,
not gonna do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We're not gonna- You don't be that
Nah,
guy.
man.
Okay.
Seriously, the beauty of it, like who I am and who Reed are, we really just want to take care of people, and that's what we do well.
That's what
Nice,
it's about.
yes.
Taking care of people.
Speaking of taking care of business,
I'm already.
let's talk about a
so
team
ready.
that took care of some business. This past Sunday.
I'm out on this one.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a team now. I since day one of this program that we've been doing, I prominently announced that I am a fan of the Tennessee Titans of July, and
the best team in the NFL.
And you know, I'm a lone wolf is what they call it. But then I stumble luckily upon yourself. So then I'm not alone. And let's just talk about what the Tennessee Titans did this past weekend. which
Oh,
we
you
were
mean
there.
we went in and said, "Hey, Earl Thomas, come block for your boys"? Because
So now
that
we get to talk
happened.
football now. So then it's like at the
Okay, like
okay.
I love that the Titans players got all the smoke in the world. You see this? You see
have this
Deuce
shirt.
Deuce?
I buy shirts.
I am deathly afraid of needles, but if we win
As
the
am
Super
I.
Bowl,
What? Yeah.
I'm getting a Deuce Deuce with a crown on my leg.
That's all you, bro.
And it's a big canvas.
That's all you. That's
and I
you.
put it on the internet.
You're
so you
high
know I'll
right
do
now.
it.
What's the matter with you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Where are you? You gonna do that? Really? Okay, sorry.
Yo, protect the chickens. Thank you, Marshawn. We try to take care of chickens.
Well done.
Well said. Well said.
But what do? We went to Baltimore, big trust, and we say, "Yo, sit down.
Y'all can
You
get
can't
out
score
of here.
points when you
Everyone
don't got
can
the
get
ball,
out of here.
baby."
Exactly.
And King freaking Henry,
That's a reference to Derrick Henry,
Deuce
who's the running back,
Deuce, aka the NFL's leading rusher, aka the record setter. What, 3 games, 180 plus yards? Yo, the man threw a jump pass
much
Okay.
like Tim Tebow.
like Lord Tebow.
Yep.
I see Mariota in the flat. I'm like, ooh, we gonna see this next
Who was
week.
wide open by the
He was
way.
wide open.
He was wide open. Like, where's he gonna throw it
Bruh!
to? Oh!
He could have scored a touchdown. This would've
Everybody
been the
from Pearl
perfect
City
ending.
to Windward to everywhere would be crying. There'd be the tears of joy if Mariota caught that pass.
Oh my god, dude! I still like. There's a
You know?
sick, dark part of my heart that's hoping for the Super Bowl. We make it. Check it out. Here's the scenario, okay, bro? We small kind losing, but then bang, freak
put
Tannehill
Mariota
goes out,
in.
bro.
I got it.
Mariota walks in and
I
he just
got
sends Kamehameha style. It's not gonna
I
happen.
got it. No.
But yo, the fact that we could actually be in the Super Bowl, like as a
How
dark
about
Titans
we
fan,
just calm down and not jinx this
Yeah.
shit right now?
yo.
Okay?
Also, thank you very much to Soulgasm for not giving any kind of prediction on the game.
Hey,
Thank
thanks.
you. We both appreciate you. Okay, because we will be cutting.
We know that was on the tip of your tongue.
Right? Like,
okay?
I
We
asked
know
her,
that
I
was
like,
there.
off camera, I was like, please don't talk about the game. Like, yo, I go through enough emotions that whoa, yo. Oh, I respect your black magic.
Exactly, right? Bottom line is this. We got the game this Sunday, 10 a.m.
We going
all
into
right?
KC. We gonna play some ball.
We're doing a group thread of all of us weirdos,
Oh.
and we're going to do this. We're going to comment. You're going to be high. I'll maybe drunk.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm gonna get fired. This is the NFL. I'm getting called into HR tomorrow. Thanks, buddy.
We're not a live show. We
Thank
can, we
Jesus.
can at least cut these things
or
out.
more so,
it's fine.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow will be high.
Yo.
And let me tell you this. After Tim Tebow's high, we're going to watch this game 10 a.m. this Sunday, and then we're going to figure out what the hell's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen.
You know what? There's a part of
What?
me that's like, I'm getting confident enough, like, I want to meet these people in person, but I'm so happy we don't.
I can't get that arranged, you know.
Yo, I think we should for.
You want to do like a meet and greet?
No.
We go side street
Be
in,
like,
go hang out? No,
Oh,
we
you're
don't do that.
Tony? I seen your liberal posts. But your Titans memes are fuego. You know?
Yeah, you know, liberals for the win. I think we should do this. We should get like all 6 of us or 7 of us that are Titans fans.
Yo, there's six
And
and
we
a
should
half.
hang out.
There's 6.5.
We should like go eat and
Yeah.
then, you know,
Cry.
cry.
Wait for
eat,
Lyanne to get a penalty.
Go watch movie 40X and then we go see what
Yo,
happens.
40X.
We can watch the
That's-
Titans game 40X.
I don't know.
You don't need to be a part of that.
I'm gonna cry.
I was crying
I go
during
through
it.
too many emotions in our games.
That you were because,
Yeah.
you know, you're on the thread. You're actually
Real
commenting.
highs and real lows.
Right, right.
Yeah.
No puns intended on that comment. But I just want to say that it's going to be a monumental thing. We never seen this coming. We didn't know this was going to happen. We didn't think it was going to be a dominating performance as it was.
Yo, I
I
went
tell you
into
what,
both games thinking
man.
we were gonna catch a L.
Right.
And we went into Foxborough and it's like, yo, what's good?
Right?
And then what happens? I'm like, yo, we're about to catch the wild L from Baltimore. Then we go into Baltimore, we're like, yo, what's really good? And here I am, like, well, we're going to Kansas City. We can catch an L, boys.
We beat
I'm
them
like,
before.
hey, you know,
We beat
like,
them before. We have a shot.
you can't score if you don't have the ball.
That's very good logical.
Just
point.
saying.
That's right.
And Vrabel cut his Boto off. That's a deep cut. I'm sorry. So he was on this other podcast. I'm not gonna drop names because I respect Sleep Time's Over. But they asked him straight up, "Yo, Vrabel, for a Super Bowl as a coach, would you cut your piece off?"
He did.
He said, "Hell yeah," and
Yep.
you know he did.
Yep.
You know he did.
He doesn't have one now currently.
He is a
cut it
eunuch.
off.
He is Varys the spider, and we are the Game of Thrones, and we're about to catch the dubs. But at the same time, I'm ready for the L's.
No, don't put it that way. Let's not end on a negative.
Let's not. Yeah, I can't do that.
How about you settle
Yo,
down?
I got all the smoke. You want it? Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. It's horrible.
Wow,
It's horrible. This guy messaged me. He's
Okay.
like, "You're on fire," and I'm like, "Yo, you have no idea."
Follow him on the Facebook. He comments
It's
more on the
bad.
Facebook. The Instagram is kind of more pleasant. It's more like positive. It's just like you smiling or something or some bullshit.
Cute
But the
babies,
Facebook-
food,
Right.
you
the
know.
Facebook is where it's at. That's where we put the comments. Facebook's
Facebook's-
meant for rants,
Ooh.
and that's what it's for, and that's what we're doing this Sunday.
Oh man,
And then we're gonna be doing
Sunday.
it. Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
It's been a while since we played this deep into January.
I don't recall, not since early 2000s. So we need to embrace this thing, right? I got shirts here.
We went through the
I'll wear
dark
this.
years, man. We went through. Remember Bishop Sankey and Decimus Cluster?
Went to Jake Locker.
Dynamic. Oh, don't even get me started on White Jesus.
Jake Locker. We got.
Vince Young, Charlie
Young.
Whitehurst. Yo,
Charlie
why you gotta do
Whitehurst.
that to me?
Shall we just call out like
The
like
Hasselbeck
shitty Titans?
brother?
Tyrone Calico. Do you remember him?
Oh, Kenny Britt,
Kenny Britt, man. Fuck that guy. Whatever. And
Bishop
then
Sankey,
Bishop
and Bishop Sankey again.
DeMarco Murray.
Oh,
He was
hey,
okay.
yo, DeMarco Murray, yo, put some respect on
Right.
that man's name.
Right, it was okay. Rashard Matthews.
Terry Robisky,
Everyone's checked out of this conversation in the crowd right now.
Ken Wisenhut.
No, I have not
Drop it,
checked
drop
out.
it.
I
He's
haven't
got a deep
checked
one.
out of the conversation.
Yeah,
So something
more
that
time,
you
please.
said.
Here we go.
Tony,
talk to me.
You guys haven't been this deep in the game, and then you rattled off a whole bunch of Titans.
Yeah,
Do you feel that the team has the endurance to play and continue to perform
You bet your
where they're
sweet
at
ass.
right now?
dude. You know what I love
Honestly,
about this
yes.
team? They some dogs.
Honestly, yes, because they got the momentum.
Dogs. We got momentum and we got a defense. And I'm not talking like I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but this defense can. Rashawn Evans literally lives inside of people's backfields.
Right, and you got to look at the linebacker core. You got to look at the secondary because what's Kansas
Okay.
City going to be doing?
Throwing
They'll be
the ball.
passing every damn down, right?
Or
So
getting sacked.
the secondary is there. That's going to cover it. They have the momentum. It's very similar to the Giants beating the undefeated Patriots.
Yeah.
Same situation of the trek. I'm not saying we're going to Super Bowl. No, don't say this shit. I'm just saying right now we have a thing.
See,
It's
we're
a
so
path.
used to disappointment. We're like,
It's
yo,
a
yeah,
path.
yeah.
Yes, we
One
know.
game.
Right.
One game.
Jake Locker will probably show up right now and tell us to F off. But then we're going to be there. Wouldn't that be something, though?
If Jake Locker showed up,
Wouldn't
I'd be
that
like,
be
yo, you owe me about $400 in
Right.
gambling bets.
Well,
Easy.
that's something else. But we're boomeranging with
Yo.
Jake Locker. And then we'll have the
And,
thing.
and Tony's getting
We
a
have to.
tattoo on his other leg.
We're doing
No.
this kind of thing. We're doing this thing.
I would.
Wait.
How dare you, sir? Jake Locker would never be tattooed
kind
on
of
my
shit?
body.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay,
Right.
that's like me being like, "Hey, you know what's a great idea? I'm gonna get Jeff Fisher tattooed on my butt cheek because it's real average, and that's a really deep Titans cut."
He took the team to Super Bowl, so it's
Hey,
whatever.
You know what? That
Yeah,
year was
whatever,
awkward because
man.
my dad's a Rams fan, and I
Oh,
remember
really?
being like prepubescent, angry, and like trying to flip the couch, and he's like, "You can't even lift a couch." It's like,
Wow.
You're not my dad.
You're my father. What is that shit?
You ran 1 yard, and he's like, "You can't even lift a couch."
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks,
Jesus Christ.
My
Kevin
dad's
Dyson
a
for the
G.
loss. And then,
Oh,
exactly.
dude.
We could go on all night, but then I
I'll say it,
personally
man.
don't want to. So
This year's the only year I've actually learned the country songs they play at the stadium. I actually know the words to
Let me
Friends
tell you
in Low
something
Places.
about this because we were at the stadium in December. We were there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of country bullshit going on there. So
I can
for you
only
to
imagine.
know, I don't know.
Hey, man.
Amazing.
You can blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your high-class affair. But then I love the other side of the team that's like, yo, Shaq West, Mo Bamba. I know every song. I know
They're playing
every
that in
lyric.
there. Yeah, they're playing that in there.
Yo, my favorite Instagram follow is Deep Cut. Long John. I don't know the rest of it. His name is John Bartley. He's the equipment manager. He's the Menehune equipment manager on the sidelines.
Oh yeah.
I follow that dude on Instagram and Facebook. He's a G. He's a G. Nice. University of Alabama graduate. Dude is a sweetheart. And he gets all the crazy cuts and like his Instagram story is lit.
That I did not know yet.
Is lit.
I will follow him.
Yo, big energy.
Have you been to a Titans game?
Dude, I had to cancel 1 year because
You gotta go?
I was busy with work.
Fuck work.
Okay. Whoa. I love my job. But I'm a workaholic.
saying-
I love it, dude. I love the grind. Like, we're in Kaka'ako. This is a place, like, I've been dying to work in since we were slanging on the street, allegedly with Bow Boys. You know, we
Oh,
had a
nice.
good, deep cuts, right?
Yeah,
so we
that's-
used to post
Shout out
up.
Bob Boys, man. Yeah.
Yo, Pokemon, when it first popped off, we were posting up slang and bows. And now I'm working for a great company in a great space. We're doing good stuff, good food, good service.
Yeah.
And they let me have off for Titans games. So it's very important. Okay, my bosses are like, "Why are you still at work? Shouldn't you be watching the game?" And I was like, "I love every single one of you so much."
If that doesn't entice you to go at this point, I don't know what to say. We got to get over there. We need to see this gentleman because you're not going to be there for Sunday, but every other day we need to go see him.
Sunday, God forbid, we make the Super Bowl. Oh.
Shut up!
I'm sorry, bro. You know what? It's in my heart, man. I know we got the juice.
What are we? Is this amateur hour right now at this point in the show?
I've never been this happy
Christ.
since 2000. Okay, man.
You've never been happy. Let me tell you something. I was crying in that Super Bowl. Okay.
I tried to flip a couch and was demasculated. Okay.
Wow. I like that word. Demasculated. I like that.
I work in Kaka'ako now,
sir. Thank you. Wow. And on that note, before we go kill ourselves.
God, no.
Redfish, check this man out. Let's take a break.
Just come eat.
Come check it out. Let's go.
Walk down the hallway.
We're a block away.
We're not done yet because we have this gentleman. Wil Tofolo's here.
Thank you.
Give it up for Wil Tofolo. How about it? How you doing, man?
I'm great.
You sure?
Happy, I'm happy to have the privilege to close out this amazing
Isn't it? Right?
Media art.
You don't have to lie, Will. But yes, it's been quite a hoot, and we gotta shout out though that not only that you have the expertise of playing guitar, being a musician, but you're also gonna be going on tour. Kind of, is this a national tour or what's going on?
Yeah, it's a national tour. I'm going on tour with Shingo 2.
That's right.
Shingo, amazing
Yeah.
Japanese rapper.
Yeah, if you don't know, nice stuff.
Check him out. Samurai Champloo,
Yep.
anime. He did the soundtrack. He helped do the soundtrack with New Job Is.
Yep. Shout out. And then part of the Chihu band.
Yep. Chihu's.
Yep.
What's up, guys?
Of course, right. Who else is in the Chihu band for the people that don't know?
Yeah, we have
good collective
the
of guys.
grandson of Danny Kalekini, Nicholas Kalekini on saxophone.
Nice.
We have the grandnephew, I think, of a very famous Arthur Lyman, Alika Lyman on guitar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
We have Dehan on drums.
Hey, shout out Dehan. Yeah. Dehan Ensemble.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah.
Ethan Capone on keyboards and keys. We also have A1, Spin Master A1.
Oh, nice.
Yep, out of Osaka on spin tables. So, yeah, turntables.
The turntables.
Turntables. They spin.
Close enough.
They spin.
At this point, it doesn't
In
matter.
fact, they more so spin than they turn. If you really think so.
Let's not mind blow
I
everybody.
mean, it depends
at
on
this
what
point.
axis you think turning happens.
Well, that's math. I wasn't a fan. But that's the thing that's going to be going on in March? Is that when the tour starts?
Yeah. We
Okay.
leave on the 4th, and we're on the mainland till the 30th. So
Okay. And then you come back April 1st.
April 1st, we'll be at Hawaiian Brian's.
Nice.
Yeah,
There we are.
tickets are available online at, I don't know if we're allowed to do this. Is
Do
this
it.
fine?
Why not?
Okay, fuck it.
Fuck it.
What
were you going to say? I don't even know
Sure.
Misplug.
what.
3, 2,
Tickets
1.
are online at on Shingo's Facebook page. It's
Oh, yeah. We can say that.
Yeah, the link is e22.com/tour. TOUR.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's the link.
That's the link.
Yeah,
Okay.
to get to his page
Got
to
it.
buy
Okay.
tickets. Yeah.
Got it. And it's going to be quite a something. For people that don't know Shingo too, man, it's great.
Yeah.
Longtime veteran of the game. Great stuff. How did you get hooked up with that? What's your history with Shingo?
Yeah, so he moved here for a girl, like 5 or
Like
6
everybody.
years ago. Yeah, everybody's story.
All these tourists.
They broke up, but he has a wife now. He's very happy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hawaii
Shout out
girl.
marriage.
Yep. And 4 years ago, he wanted to get back out and do the tour thing, and he wanted a full band. And Kalekini was already in the band and really good friends with him, and they needed a bass player, and he just called me up, and it clicked.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you performing along with that? Are you performing anywhere else, or what are your solo gigs that you got going on?
Yeah, sure. So I'm primarily a bass player. I play for a lot of bands. I play bass for Shingo, but I am also a solo artist. I play guitar and sing. Every Saturday I play at Shirokiya the center stage at Shirokiya, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I play at Nico's a lot, upstairs, downstairs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Just check out the website.
Yes, and then I know you're wondering out there, there's a deck of cards here. What could that be in relation to what this gentleman's talking about? Why are there a deck of cards here, Will?
So I also teach magic to little children.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We teach magic to help them get over their fears of like speaking publicly and
Thank you.
yeah, learning to prepare something to say instead of just mumbling. which
Thank
they
you very
usually do.
much. Oh gosh, that
Yeah.
sums up.
I mean, I'm a millennial,
a lot.
and most of us mumble as well, and we're not good speakers.
You're
So
telling me,
I mean,
right.
it's fucking terrible. If they had just taken a fucking magic class.
Wow.
That sums
The
it up.
ultimate nerd show
That
coming
sums it
up
all
next.
The Lord and I are taking this class.
Oh yeah, sign me up.
We need
man.
to learn how to talk
Bruh, I'm gonna,
ASAP. We're doing this. We're signing up. Where's the waiver?
I'm gonna be your best pupil with the notebook,
my hat?
taking the notes, sitting in the front row.
There you go.
Clearly, we're in the front row. So, anything I don't want to put you on the spot here, but anything involving these deck of cards that we can do here that before we have you perform.
We teach the kids how to do stuff like this, basic fans, cuts, stuff like this, one-handed cuts. It's all good. It's all in the repertoire. I love cards. I love working with cards. It helps me maintain my dexterity in my hands.
Oh,
actually,
wow.
I think it does help with playing music. There's actually famous magicians who are pianists as well. So
Okay.
yeah, it helps.
Wow, you saw how he did that? That was just great. Look at that.
He also wanted me to toss cards. I don't know. There's
Jesus Christ! Wow. Aim at that. That was something right there. Oh, that's something. See, CGI, eat your heart out. This is what it's at right there.
Those are good shots.
We should just do that. We should have just done that from the get go.
I mean-
and that's the show. That's what we should have done.
Yeah.
Fuck all this other shit. Okay.
Fuck having colormen. I mean, like, I'm just I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding. You were great.
Hey, all right. With that said, you ready to go here? We're gonna
Yeah.
get going here.
I just gotta drink more.
Let's go. Yes, please. And what are you gonna be playing for us tonight?
I play bass for a lot of bands, and I don't get to work on my own music very often. So it's nice to have an opportunity. So thank you to play something
Anytime,
I actually
sir. Yes, thank you
wrote.
for being here. Yes.
This is a song I actually wrote like over 10 years ago. And I personally think it's really cheesy, but for some fucking reason, this is the only song anybody hears of mine that they actually remember the lyrics to this song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had people come back and sing the song while I sing this. So this is a song called Lost in Love. I wrote this for my high school girlfriend. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Nice.
But
Nice
I'm
backstory
rededicating
there.
it. This one's for you, Emma.
Wow. Wow. I can't wait now. Once again, everyone, you ready? Ready to go?
Ready.
Wil Tofolo, let's go.
Thank you. If you're wondering what I'm doing now, I still got my ears to the ground, listening for your footsteps to come my way. Can't tell you what you did to me, I'm just a walking bag of misery. I can't tell if it's night or day. Please get to me on time. I can't wait for you anymore. I'm about to lose my mind. Wish you would walk through that front door and tell me that I missed you, baby. I was wrong for leaving. Won't you please forgive me? I'm sorry for the way I acted. I'm begging you to take me back in and to make things the way they were before. When we were lost in love. When we were lost in love. When we were lost in love. When we were lost and we were lost and we were lost in love. I thought we both had what we've been looking for, someone to wake up next to. I thought it was enough, but you wanted more, and I wasn't the guy for you. Please get to me on time. I can't wait for you anymore. I'm about to lose my mind. Wish you would walk through that front door and tell me that I missed you, baby. I was wrong for leaving. Won't you please forgive me? I'm sorry for the way I acted. I'm begging you to take me back in and make things the way they were before, when we were lost in love. When we were lost in love. When we were lost in love. When we were lost and we were lost and we were lost in love. Please get to me on time. I can't wait for you anymore. I'm about to lose my mind. Wish you would walk through that front door and tell me that I missed you, baby. I was wrong for leaving. Won't you please forgive me? I'm sorry for the way I acted. I'm begging you to take me back in and to make things the way they were before, when we were lost in love. When we were lost in love. When we were lost in love. We were lost and we were lost and we were lost in love. Said we were lost and we were lost and we were lost in love. Said we were lost and we were lost and we were lost in love. Hey, yeah, hey, hey. Thanks, guys.
Nice, sir. Wow. Great stuff. We got to get out of here. We're finally going to be done with this show. So it's only feeling. Let's go back to drinking. Shout out to the Lord Flores for being here. Shout out to KO. Shout out to Freeze for not being here. Shout out to Sky for not being here. Get out of here. Shout out to Sakai and Company, Calamensi. I can say that proudly. Shout out to Jay Nads for talking on the mic.
I know.
And saying things more than one words. That's great stuff, Jay.
Yes.
Shout out to Lyanne Brooks, Soulgasm, Mark De Clive Lowe, this Friday. Shout out to Tony from Redfish. He's already bailed out. He's out of here. But shout out to the Free Poke. And we'll see you guys all next week. We're going to be live from Pint and Jigger. What's going to be mayhem to be had? Well, you got to come to that one, I think. No?
Next week?
Yeah.
Tuesday. No, I'll be in the Easy.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
That's so cool.
Let's end on that note. Sleep time's over. Good night, everyone.